Welcome to another episode of African Woman on the Move, the program where I share stories of African women on the continent and in the diaspora, showing the things they're doing to impact their communities and beyond. Today, I'm at Solar Taxi, and I'm going to speak with some female engineers who are making an impact on Ghana's environment through their work on cars and motorbikes.
Hi, I'm Belinda Akaba, an engineer here at Solar Taxi.
My name is Erica Mponsankusi. I'm an electrical engineer and I work at Solar Taxi.
My name is Gifty Pamela Fun. I'm an electrical engineer and I work here at Solar Taxi.
I chose to become an electrical engineer back then when I was in SHS. I was a visual arts student, and visual arts, I was doing one course, graphic design, and I realized that we have to get fruits, animals, and develop ideas from it. We create a whole lot of objects from it. So looking at that, after high school, I sat myself down and I realized I could do more things. I could build or create more things. So I chose to switch to the engineering field, and here I am today in Solar Taxi doing great work.
I became an electrical engineer looking up at my dad. So growing up, I used to see my dad fix every electrical gadget at home, and I grew the passion for it. Sometimes I had to sit through with him, see what he does, ask questions, and I was curious to know more. So I decided to go into engineering and specifically specialize in electrical, and I found myself here as an electrical engineer.
Okay, I decided to become an electrical engineer because I wanted something challenging. I wanted to be creative as well, and I found out that engineering is always impacting our everyday lives, so I decided to choose electrical engineer to be specific, since everywhere you go there's light, everywhere you go there are electrical gadgets you can curious around and be creative about. So that's how come I found myself studying electrical engineering.
So ladies, this bike you're working on, this is an electrical one?
Yes.
So what's the difference between working on an electrical motorbike compared to the solar one?
Basically, they are the same. The only difference is that with the solar ones, they have the solar panels on top of them. So aside it being charged electrically, they are also electric bikes, but they have the solar panels on top of them. So while it's moving, it has the sun.
Okay.
Charging it.
And so for the electrical one, do you have to charge it like with a charger, plug into the wall?
Yes.
And how many hours does it take for this to be fully charged?
Okay, so it takes close to 8 hours before it's fully charged. So we charge it like a normal phone or...
Okay. So what about the problem with ECG? When people have the power on, power off situation, dumso as we say in Ghana, and if they don't get a full charge, will that affect the bike in the long run because you can't get a full charge sometimes when the power goes off and on?
No, it wouldn't.
It doesn't?
It doesn't have any effect on it.
Okay, alright. Because I know it's something people would think about, with dumso, you know, if it's going to charge fully. And the solar panel ones, you all work on the solar panels. Do you replace them after a period of time, or do they last for a long number of years?
It lasts for long, but at a point you have to change it because of the weather conditions and the environmental factors. So at a point you have to change them. So once we fix them and we think it's supposed to be changed, we just have to take it off and then replace it with a new panel.
And do they ride just as smooth as a regular motorbike?
Yes, it does. And I would say this is way faster than a regular bike.
Way faster?
Yes.
And is it smoother?
Very smooth with no noise. Like you don't even hear it move.
Okay. I love seeing that it's all ladies working on these bikes.
Yeah.
And you told me that this is all female engineers here at Solar Taxi.
Yes.
Did you know that before you came to join the team?
Well, we didn't know that. We didn't know it was, but we knew they were recruiting female engineers. But we got here and we realized that it was an all-female engineering team.
And how does it feel to be working with all females?
Well, it's exciting, sometimes challenging. You know, females and their mood swings and all that. Yes, but yeah, we are sailing through.
Well, I'll say men have mood swings too. They just handle it different. They just handle it differently, right?
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of African families have the roles that they want females to play, that they want males to have, and then some of them might not feel so cool about girls deciding they want to go into male-dominated fields. Did any of you have any negative experiences?
Yes. So when I started the engineering course, that was when I moved to Accra. I had one of my aunties that called me on phone. Belinda, I said, auntie, he said, do you know what you really want to do? I said, yes. So why are you going to engineering? You're a lady. Because you could see your brother, he did engineering, and you see how tough it was. I said, no, auntie, I'm going to do it. And she kept on repeating that every blessed day, that I saw it like it was something she believed that the society have this kind of influence that we ladies can work in the engineering field or the male-dominated field. So she was trying to apply that on me, which I didn't allow to happen.
I'm glad to hear that you pursued your passion still. And a lot of young girls could look up to you, because maybe there's little girls who are dreaming of doing this and maybe they're facing the same thing too. So I'm glad to hear that you still stuck to it, because here you are, working on solar taxi, and this is a revolution in Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Because you're the first to be doing this.
Yes,
First females to be doing this.
This.
So it's amazing.
Making history.
You are making history.
Yeah,
yes.
we're making history.
Yes. And how does it feel to know you are making history?
It's amazing. And it's a humbling experience because not a lot of people have the opportunity, and even if they have the opportunity, they don't have the exposure and the encouragement as well. You know, women are limited to certain kind of jobs. So if you get even if you get the opportunity, probably the misconception about women in engineering will, at the end of the day, change your mindset to go into something else. So it's a humbling experience for us over here.
That's good. And you know what I like? It looks like you formed this like bond with each other. You have this friendship that you're developing, and it's the kind of thing the same thing that men have. Because when I think about, because my dad also, you know, the work that he did working in cars in the auto industry as well, the friends who he worked with, they all had like these bonds that they shared. So it's nice to see that you've got that.
And the thing about it is that if the bond is not there, we don't get the work done. Because at the end of the day, we have those working on the chassis, we have those working on the accessories and the electrical, and then we have those who do the cover. So if I'm having issues with probably the person working with the frame, she works on it and she leaves it there. Because we are having issues. At the end of the day, work is not done, production is down, and a client is annoyed because we don't get the bike on the road. So the bond is a necessary part of our process over here.
That's good. So this bike you're working on, will you ladies finish this today?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, and when does the client want it?
A client will be coming for tomorrow in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so does anybody take it for a test drive before the client comes?
Yes. We have one of our engineers.
She's the test driver.
Yes.
So let's find out from you. So tell us what it's like to be the test driver.
It's fun, and then sometimes when I'm riding around, guys will see me and they're surprised, and actually they've never seen those bikes before, so they wonder what I'm riding on, or
Yeah. So do you talk to them about it? Do you tell them
sometimes
when they ask you? And
sometimes
are
when
they
they
surprised?
approach me, I do tell them.
And how do they feel when they find out what
Amazing.
solar taxi is?
And amazing, and they feel surprised as well. Actually, it's their first time, so
That's cool. I think that you definitely represent being African women who are on the move, doing things for the future. Now, one of the things that I want to know is solar taxi is putting they call it like a green imprint on Ghana to help reduce the carbon monoxide that's coming, the exhaust coming from cars. How does it feel to know that you are part of helping Ghana change the environment and reduce the air pollution? Because with so many cars on the roads now, we know there's a lot of air pollution that's in the cities, Accra especially, like Accra, Kumasi, you see that. And I've read that the air quality in Ghana is actually quite poor in the city centers especially. So how does it feel knowing you're a part of changing that, improving that?
It feels great, because if we are trying to solve, it's not just locally in Ghana here, it's a global issue when it comes to pollution of air. So it's, even if we are able to solve 50% of pollution in Ghana here, we know it will not just be in Ghana. We'll have people coming here trying to figure out how we're able to come around it. So in a way, it feels great. It's an awesome feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but it's an awesome feeling, trying to help us curb one of the biggest cancer we have in Ghana here, which is air pollution. So it feels great.
Can someone just go to a car lot and say, I want a solar taxi motorbike, I want a solar taxi car? How if I wanted one, how can I get one?
So here we have the business team being in charge of the bikes, or let me say the assets. So what we do is to assemble, and then we leave it to them. We hand over to them. So if you need any of the bikes, being it a corporate entity or an individual, you just have to contact us, come to the business team, have a conversation with them. So they have plans for those who want to do an outright purchase, and then they have those who maybe want to use them for delivery services. So we have someone like the Jumia company we are working with. Yes, they are using our bikes for deliveries. We've worked with Starbikes before. Yeah, so, and then individuals also have those who have their own companies do deliveries and all that, come, they rent, and then they do use them for their deliveries.
And then the cars? It's the same thing?
Yes, the cars too are on rentals. So you come, if you want it, you rent it out, and then you take it along. But one thing is, when you rent a car or you get a car from here, we have to set up a charging station for you at whether your home, your office. So we set it up for you, so you don't have to come here and do the charging. You do it at wherever you want it to be done. Yeah.
Good. That's good. That's good to know. Very good to know.
Solar Taxi produces, sells, and rents vehicles that are powered using solar or electric energy. Their vision is to ensure the world has a clean and sustainable environment with the use of renewable energy.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Isiedwe-Nyama.
Hello, my name is Belinda Akaba.
Hi, I'm Gifty Pamela Afum.
Hello, I'm Erica. I'm from San Kuti.
And I am Dorothy Chafiati.
We are
Female engineers from Ghana at Solar Taxi.